Hello, so my name is Chuan Yu and
Fun.
we're gonna make a presentation about lesson 9-2, chapter 9-2 of parabolas. If you're looking at the book, page 599. Yeah, I don't know about PDF, so let's start. Okay, so parabola. Okay, so Hajun, you don't have the book. Sungjin, can you read the first
Definition?
sentence? Equations of parabolas. 599.
Parabola can be defined as a set of all points in a plane that are the same distance from a given point called the focus and a given line called the directrix. The line segment through the focus of a parabola and perpendicular to the axis of symmetry is called the lecticus rectum. The endpoints of the lecticus rectum lie on the parabola.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so parabola looks like this. So this one, this graph itself is called parabola, and this little point is called focus. Focus, and this graph is called parabola. And this imaginary line here is called directrix. So if you want to know what parabola is, that's the like Seungjin said, that's the set of all points in the plane that are the same distance from a given point called the focus here, and a given line called the directrix. So it means that every single point in the graph of parabola, it has the same distance with the directrix and the focus. So for example, if you take one point on the parabola here, then the distance between focus and this point, and the distance between directrix and this point is the same. Okay, so every point on the parabola has this kind of same situation. So this point too, this point has, let's say this point has like 3 centimeters between the point and this focus, then this distance here is also 3 centimeters. Okay, so this is the definition, or like the basic concepts of parabola. And another concept is lattice rectum, and the lattice rectum is the distance between focus and it's not the distance, so like it's the line segment through the focus of a parabola, segment through the focus and the parabola, and and perpendicular to the axis of symmetry is called the lattice rectum. This is the line of the axis of symmetry. So you better write this down too. The axis of symmetry. Okay, I think it's a little messy. Sorry about that. Okay, if you noted everything, can I proceed?
Yes.
Can I erase this?
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about like equations of parabola, some fundamental things that is necessary in writing the equations of parabola. So the form of equation is basically this: y is ax minus h squared plus k. Okay, so number one, the first important thing is direction of opening. direction of opening. So when A is positive, you see there an A. When A is positive, then it is opening upward. Yeah. And when A is negative, then the opening direction would be
Downward.
Downward, yeah. Okay, and the second important thing is vertex. The vertex is a point, okay? When parabola is like something like this, then the vertex would be this point right over here. So the vertex would be H and K. Vertex would be H and K. And number 3, let me write all of these quickly. Axis of symmetry. Symmetry would be X is H, this one. And the focus point that I previously explained would be H comma K plus 1 over 4A. And 5, directrix. Directrix. Note this down because this is pretty important. Would be y equals k minus 1 over 4a. And the last one would be length of lattice rectum, length of lattice rectum would be 1 over a units in absolute value. Okay, so this is the fundamental things of parabola. So I brought an example. So let's take the example and let's look at the example. So okay, let's suppose that there's a parabola. Y is 4x minus 3 squared plus 5. Okay, so Jian, would this be upward or downward? The opening direction.
Upward.
Yeah, upward. Because
4 is positive.
yeah, 4 is positive. Since this one, this was A, right? This is 4 is larger than 0, so it's positive. It means that it's positive, so it's upward. Upward. And number 2, Songmin. Yeah. What will be the vertex?
3, 5.
Yeah, 3,5 will be the vertex. And let's talk about axis of symmetry. Sejun, what will be the axis of symmetry? In like full sentence.
X is 3.
Okay. The axis of symmetry would be x is 3, and this is a little bit tricky from now on. Yejun, what would be the focus of this parabola?
Focus
Yeah.
will be 5 plus
Plus? No. It should be 5 comma.
five.
5? No, it's not 5.
I was thinking about the y coordinate.
No, x coordinate first.
Yeah,
Always.
sorry. There will be
3 comma
5 plus
5 plus
1 over
5 plus 1 over
16.
Huh?
16.
yeah, 16, right?
So it's 91 over 16.
Like 5 plus 1 over 16. So
81 over 16.
16 over 81, yeah. 81 over 16. 16 over 81. Okay. And 5. Yeon?
Oh,
What would be the equation of the directrix?
equation
Mm.
5 y equals
Mhm.
5 minus
Y equals
1 over 4 times
1 over 4 times
16.
and 16.
Oh,
So it would be
wait,
like-
please. 88 and 79 over 16.
Oh, good.
16. And the last one, Youngjin. What would be the length of latest rectum?
1 over 4 units.
Yeah, 1 over 4 units. The length of latest rectum will be 1 over 4 units. Okay, so with this given information, let's draw the parabola. Okay, so y-axis, x-axis. So the first one we're gonna consider is the vertex. So where is the vertex? 3, 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So this point will be the vertex, and the second one that we gotta consider is, I think it's focus. So 3.16 over 81. This is a little bit bigger than the 5, 81 over 16. So it would be something like this. And the next one would be the axis of symmetry would definitely be axis 3 right here, like this. And the number 4, focus, we did it, and directrix would be y is 79 over 16, so that point is 79 over 16 is a little bit lower than 5, so it would be something like this. Yeah, and you guys said, Tian said that the parabola would,
The upward.
yeah, the opening direction would be upward, so it would be something like this. And Youngjin said that lattice rectum, the length of lattice rectum would be 1 over 4, so that means that this length is 1 over 4. Okay, so that's the way that you draw a parabola.
Yay.
Okay. And one thing that you should know is that this form is called standard form. Standard form. And if you want to change the form of the writing system of the equation, then you can use another form, which is general form. So the general form of this equation would be like, you just like separate those down. So it would be y equals 4 times what is it? X squared minus 6x plus 9. Sorry about that. So and plus 5. So it would be y is, what's that? 4x squared minus 24x
Plus
plus
36.
36
Plus 5.
plus 5, which is 4x squared
minus 24x.
minus 24x
Plus 41.
plus 41. So this would be the
General form.
general form, and that would be the standard form. So yeah, that's all of my explanation, and Minyoung will cover some problems about that kind of things.